Assalamu alaikum. So welcome to SAT practice. Today we're gonna cover some question about fraction and decimal. Let's start with the first question. So here they ask us to evaluate this fraction. We have 2 divided by 4 third. So 2 divided by 4 third. So we know that 2 is the same thing as 2 over 1 divided by 4 over 3. So if we divide fraction by fraction, we divide by the reciprocal of the denominator. So it's going to be 2 over 1 times 3 over 4. So we cancel this, we simplify. So this is going to be 2. So this is going to be 3 half. The answer is C. Next question. So which one of the following fraction is the greatest? So here we have 6, 5, 2, 3, 4. So here I'm going to find out the common denominator, which is 60. So here I will time here by 10. So that's 50 over 60. Here I time by 12, so it's going to be 48 over 60. Here I time by 30, 30 over 60. Here I time by 20, which is 40 over 60. And here I time by 15, which is 45 over 60. So the greatest is 50, so A is the greatest number or fraction. All right, next one. So here we have x squared plus 6x plus 9 over x plus 3 times x squared minus 9 over x minus 3. So here they ask me to simplify. So here what I do, I factor this. This is a perfect square, so it's going to be x plus 3 times x plus 3 over x plus 3 times, this is x minus 3 times x plus 3 over x minus 3. So I cancel this and I cancel this. So what's left is x plus 3 times x plus 3, which is the same thing as x plus 3 square, and the answer is C. Next question here, they ask me to evaluate this fraction. We have 1 over 4 third minus 1. So we have 1 over 4 third minus 1, which is the same thing as 1 over 4 third minus 3 third. So it's going to be 1 over 1 third. This is the same thing as 1 over 1 divided by 1 third. So I multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. 1 over 1 times 3 over 1, which is 3 over 1, which is 3. So the answer is D. So here we have x is less than 1 and greater than 0. So if I multiply both sides by x, because x is positive, so the sign stays the same. So the first statement is true. So if I multiply again by x, I got x cubed is less than x, yes, which is less than 1, which means that x cubed is less than 1. If I divide both sides by x squared, which is positive, so we'll end up having x is less than x over 2, which means that the second statement is true. And the last one, we have square root of x is less than x. So because we know both of them are positive, if we square both sides, the inequality is still the same. So then I will have x is less than x squared. But this is wrong. Why? Because we already know that x squared is less than x. So the last statement is false. So we have 1 and 2 are the only one that are true. So I will circle D. Alright, for next one, in the following pair of numbers, which are reciprocal of each other. What does it mean reciprocal? Does mean A and B are reciprocal. So if I have A times B, same thing as B times A equal 1. So that's it. So what I need to do, time those two together. 1 times 1 is 1. So the first one is true. 1 over 11 times minus 11 is minus 1. So this is false. Square root of 5 times square root of 5 over 5, which is square root of 5 square over 5, which is 5 over 5, is 1. That means the third one is true. So I have 1 and 3, which is true. 1 and 3 is true. Then D is my answer. Here I have 6 to the fourth. Exponents come factors. 6 cubed, so it's going to be 6 minus 1 over 5, which is going to be 6 cubed times 6 minus 1 is 5 over 5. Then you cancel the 5, so it's going to be 6 cubed. And B is my answer. Next question. So here we have continuous fractions. So we have 1 over 1 minus 1 over 1 minus half. So here I start from the lowest denominator. So here is going to give me 1 over 1 minus 1 over 2 minus 1 over half minus 1 over, because 1 minus half is half. Then I multiply with the reciprocal. So this will be 1 over 1 minus 1 over 1. So it's going to be 2. So here's going to be 1 over minus 1, which is minus 1. And B is my answer. Next question. So here 1 over 10 to the 9 minus 1 over 10 to the 10th. So here I'm going to take the lowest number as a common factor, and this is the lowest number, so it's going to be 1 over 10 to the 10th. So what's left here is 10 minus 1. So 10 minus 1 is 9, so it's going to be 9 over 10 to the 10, and D is my answer. So you can make, by the way, the common denominator here. So if you want to do it this way, so let me do this way. So 1 over 10 to the 9 minus 1 over 10, 10. You can make common denominator, which is 10 to the 10th. So I multiply both sides by 10. So we end up having 10 minus 1 over 10 to the 10. So which is the same thing as 9 over 10 to the 10. As you see, the same idea. So either you use the common denominator or you take the lowest term as a common factor. All right, so here we have 2x squared minus 2 over x minus 1 divided by 2 times x plus 1. So here I have, this is over 1, so I will multiply by the reciprocal. So it's going to be 2 times x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 times 1 over 2 times x plus 1. So here is the same thing as 2 times x squared minus 1 over 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 1. And we know that a minus b times a plus b is a squared minus b squared. So I'm going to use this property here. So it's going to be 2 times x squared minus 1. This is your a, this is your b, a, b. So it's going to be 2 times x squared minus 1. So the same 1. So the answer is B. Here we have foiling and equations, but here I don't think we need to foil because it's a waste of time if we foil here, because we know that if I have two products is equal, if I have the product of two numbers equals 0, that means the first one equals 0 or the second one equals 0. So here we have x squared minus 4 times 4 over x minus 5 equals 0, which means either the first one equals 0 or we have 4 over x minus 5 equal 0. So here, which means that x squared equal 4 if I add 4 both sides. And here I will have 4 over x equal 5 when we add 5 both sides. Now here we are going to take square roots, so x will be plus or minus square root of 4. And here we're going to cross multiply because this is 1. So I got 4 equal 5x. I cross multiply, then I divide by 5. That means I will have x will be 4 over 5, and here we have x is going to be equal plus or minus 2. So here we have 4. So I don't have plus or minus 2, but I still have 4 over 5. So D is my answer. Next question. So here we have m equal 3n minus 1, which is equal to 3 to the 3m plus 1. So they ask us to find out the ratio m over n. So what I do, I solve for n first. So I got 3n minus 1 equal 3m plus 1. Same base, exponent are equal. So here I will have n minus 1 equal 3m plus 1. So minus 1 minus n, minus 1 minus n. So minus 2 equal to n divided by 2. So n will be minus 1. So I substitute n here. So I got m equal 3 minus 1, which is going to be 3 minus 2, which is 1 over 3 squared, which is 1 over 9. So now if I have m over n is 1 over 9 over minus 1, which is just minus 1 over 9. D is my choice. Next question. So we have p star is p over 2 divided by 4 minus 1. So if q equal 1 star, which means I will have 1 over 2 divided by 4 times 1 minus 1, which is going to be half over 3. This is 3 over 1, so it's going to be half times 1/3, which is 1/6. Now they ask me what is q star, so q star is 1/6 star, which is 1/6 over 2 divided by 4 times 1/6 minus 1. So here 1/6 over 2 is the same thing as 1/6 times 1 over 2 over, and here we have 4 over 6 minus 1. So this is same thing as 1 over 12 over 2/3 minus 1. So this is 1 over 12 over 2 minus 3 over 3 if we make common denominator. So it's going to be 112 over minus 1/3 multiplied by the reciprocal. So we'll have 112 times minus 3 over 1. So it's going to be minus 3 over 12, which is minus 1/4. C is my choice. Next question. So the source of this whole expression. So I'm gonna assume this whole expression is my a. So if they ask me for the negative reciprocal, that means it's minus 1 over a. Then I will write down the whole thing under the denominator. Now I just need to simplify this. So this is minus 1 over, if I cross multiply, I got y plus x over xy. Then multiply by the reciprocal, so it's going to be minus 1 times xy over y plus x, which is minus xy over x plus y plus x is the same thing because addition is commutative, and E is my choice. Last question. So x and y are prime integers. So we know that x and y are prime integers such that we have x greater than y. So if I divide both sides by y, I will get x over y is greater than 1. So we know that this cannot be a whole number because both of them are prime, and the prime does not divide another prime. So we cannot divide two prime together. So in that case, will be a fraction. So we cannot have integers. Fraction less than 1, no, because this is fraction greater than 1. So D is my choice here. And this is all about how to deal with question in terms of fraction in SAT. So I hope that you understand how to solve this type of fractions. So thank you for watching the video, and please, any comment, it's welcome. So it will help me a lot. Thank you for watching the video again, and Assalamu alaikum.